Move this a little bit. There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. It's good to see all of you. Hey, everybody. All right. Who is online with me today? Most of our usual crowd, which is great. We've got Stephen and Johan, and there's Janine and Bruce and Jeffrey and Johnny and Hugh and Margaret and Bruce and Bill. Rock on. Hey, Katya. Good to see you. Excellent. There's Peter. There's Ray. Hi, y'all. I'm here with everybody, and I'm happy that you are along for the ride. This is our Sunday informal live stream. You never know what's going to happen on these, y'all. Our point in doing this is to just connect with all of you, say hello, to get you caught up on things that are ancillary to the channel, as well as get you going for what's happening this week. It makes me decide what are we doing this week. Okay, now I can work ahead a little bit and do what I need to. So thanks for being with me. And thanks for all of the support. Wow, lots of folks there. There's Arrow and Tim and John, Amethyst. Let's see, Andrew, Rock and Roll. There's Derek and Alan and Classic Rocker. Hiya. Okay, Greg's music channel is here. Okay, y'all are asking how Megan is. Thank you for your questions and your concern about my wife, Megan. She is still in the hospital. She has been there since a week ago Wednesday. But here's the thing, friends. She's feeling good. We have what we think is a a confirmed diagnosis that will be confirmed tomorrow for sure with the results of some recent tests. We expect that she's going to be able to come home on Tuesday, and we're not at this point saying a ton about the specifics of the diagnosis. The thing is, it's not dire. Her life is not in danger, and it's something that we can work with and go forward with and and live with. I believe it was a very difficult um, diagnosis leading up to this point because it's a rare thing that they think she has. They're pretty sure, but these latest tests are going to either confirm and send us on the path forward, or send us back to the drawing board. So she's doing okay. I spent some time with her yesterday, and she's feeling great. She's not coughing a lot anymore. The initial diagnosis of pneumonia was not correct. And that's what led us on to, okay, well, if it's not pneumonia, what the hell's going on? So we are doing just fine. And Daryl's asking how I'm doing. I'm hanging in there. Thank you for asking. It's been a trying time to attend to Megan's needs, both being physically there and emotionally there for her, while continuing the church work. We're still in the season of Easter and continuing all of the Daily Doug stuff. So I've been a little emotionally vulnerable, but it's basically been I work in the mornings until I'm done, and then off to the hospital for the rest of the day, and a little bit there now, back and forth with the doctors, and then I come home and basically just crash. And I'm sleeping pretty well, but it's still there with everything going on. It's a pretty emotional time, and I'm still tired. But the thing is, I'm sleeping pretty well, and we're gonna make it through, friends. Thanks for all of your support and help. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. Her parents are here in town, and they are staying at the hospital with her as well, which gives me a little bit of leeway to work on the business here at home a little bit more. So thank all of y'all. I'm just looking at your thoughts here in the chat. I really do appreciate it. We were supposed to have a council hangout yesterday, and we were expecting that she may have been able to come home yesterday. She ended up not being able to, but we had canceled that council hangout. We'll do one later this month, y'all. But the fun part was that several of us were able to join together in the music bot on our Discord and still spend some good quality time together, listening to tunes that were uplifting, tunes that were, um, just helpful for us, just to occupy our minds for a while. So it was great to spend time with all of you there on the Discord yesterday, if you were there. So, what the hell am I up to? Let's talk about the Daily Dog, shall we? That's right, Mark. It is Orthodox Easter. So, for those of you who are Orthodox Christians, happy Easter. There you go. There you go. So, what am I up to this week? Well, let me first tell you what I was up to this past week. We started with Breaking the Law from Judas Priest, and that was one that I don't think that I had actually heard, but I had heard the Beavis and Butthead take on it. So it was pretty fun to go back and do that. Sadly, they didn't let me post the version of it that I actually wanted to um, post, which was me reacting to the video of that tune. With the video, it got a block. With just the audio, it didn't. So it's the audio only, and but it's still a fun little tune for us to listen to. Breaking the law, breaking the law. That was fun for Metal Monday from Judas Priest. Um, let's see. So on Tuesday, we did our fan favorites, our most recent fan favorites video, and it was our favorite song lyrics. I've got to actually look this up and double check just what all we did. Hang on, because at this point I don't even remember our favorite song lyrics. Um, yes, this was a fun one, friends. I wanted to make sure that I had everything in here so I don't forget anything. Our community, I never know what they're going to come up with, but it's always fun. These fan favorites videos, these are genre specific things where we ask people, hey, in this instance, we said, hey, what are your favorite song lyrics in a tune? Take all the stuff that I've done before. We can't redo one of those, but for the ones that are left out, what's some of your favorite lyrics in the song? And we got some great stuff. The Gordon Lightfoot record, the Edmund Fitzgerald was in there. Another story song from Traffic, John Barleycorn was in there. We did The Royal Scam from Steely Dan. Roll the Bones from Rush. It's the first time I'd ever heard that song or anything from that album by Rush. Went to a really great song by the Beatles, In My Life. And we did some Synchronicity 2 by the Police, and then we finished it up with one of the all-time greats, The Boxer from Simon and Garfunkel. It's a fun hour plus listen. Yeah, I remember that one, Ray. That was an interesting thing that got put in for the Beatles. I loved it anyway, so it was really great to do all of those in our latest fan favorites. The I'm getting to that. Matt, how about that? We're on the same wavelength, you and I. Thank you. So Matt is asking, what will May's fan favorites focus be? Well, we'll work on posting everything and getting the portal ready for y'all to put stuff in. But we're going to do another fan favorites this month that we haven't done. That's right. Kate Bush was in there. Thank you, Mark. Good Lord, I had her right in there, and I didn't even say it. That's right. Kate Bush was also in there. The um, the genre that we're going to do for May, we've not done before in our fan favorites. It's going to be a metal May, y'all. I want to know your favorite metal tunes. I've been doing this for, good Lord, 2.5 years. And we've done a lot of heavy metal songs, a lot of the great heavy metal songs, but there's a lot more out there that I want some help with. So, metal. It's a metal month, y'all, and it's we're gonna get it out there for you. So it'll be great. What are y'all talking about here? Okay, goody, excellent. Metal May exclamation. Okay, Peter. This is gonna break the Discord. I hope not. I hope not. It's a metal May, y'all. It's alliteration. I love alliteration, and we haven't asked you for your favorite metal songs yet. We've asked for favorite like guitar songs. We'd asked for relationship songs, road trip songs, your epic songs, songs that go bump in the night, all these different types of things. And now is your chance to get some metal in a fan favorites. I'm going to have to put my earplugs in as maybe I'll just turn it down as I go. But that's what we're going to be up to this month, and I'm pumped about it. What else did I do last week? We looked at In Memory of Elizabeth Reed, the live version at Fillmore East by the Allman Brothers Band. Specifically, we were paying tribute to Dickie Betts, who recently passed away. And I had fun improvising at the keyboard a little bit to that really fun jam by the Allman Brothers Band. Dickie Betts wrote that tune, as well as Ramblin' Man and Jessica and a few others. And so it was cathartic to spend some time with the Allman Brothers Band this past week. We finished up the week with a pretty poignant episode, friends. It's this yesterday. The 4th was the 54th anniversary of the Kent State University massacre, the shooting that occurred there during a protest about Vietnam. That's right, y'all. Jaimo is the last original surviving member of the Allman Brothers Band. Now, sad. All of these great musicians, especially that were active in the 60s and 70s, and who have performed great music, they're leaving us, and it's a sad thing, but it also reminds us of just how good their art was and still is, right? So this past Friday, I took a look at Ohio, the protest, the anti-war song from Neil Young that was performed by CSNY. I also took a look at a really breathtaking choral, a cappella choral version that was done by students at the university, sorry, Kent State University in 2020 when it was the 50th anniversary of those um, songs. So there you go. There you go. I also had some thoughts at the end of that video. It was cathartic for me to say those things. They've been on my mind, and it was an opportune time for me to address a few of these outside influence. When we're talking about music that's specifically anti-war or protest music, I think it's appropriate to talk about war and what people are protesting. So that's that episode. I invite you to take a look at it as if you would like to. So that was our week this past week. I missed hanging out with y'all yesterday, but I'm glad. It's good to be with y'all today. Okay. I hope that's not a frozen image. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Thank you, Katya. I appreciate you. Cool, 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 cool. Just looking at what y'all are talking about here. Awesome. Y'all are y'all are thinking about Metal May. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Thank you, Arrow. Thank you, Arrow. Good, 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 good. So let's talk about this week, shall we? Well, first of all, let me talk about what's coming up in just 45 minutes from right now, 2 o'clock Eastern. We are going to have a music club. Is that right, Ray? It's today, right? Our 1975, the music of 1975, and some eclectic music from 1975 that we're going to be presenting. I'm not sure who the presenter is, but that's coming up, I believe, here this afternoon. This afternoon at 2. Ray says a band called the 1975. It's not the year. It's a band called the 19. Well, I've never heard of them. What? There you go. Well, maybe I'll tune in and I'll learn about this band. Okay, rock and roll. I was not here in 1975. My wife was, but I was not. So, good, Jimmy. Good, good. Glad it's working for you. So let's talk about what's coming up this week, shall we? Okay, okay. Um, I heard or I saw somebody in the chat mention that it's been quite a while since we listened to Iron Maiden on the channel. And guess what? We're listening to Iron Maiden tomorrow. Tomorrow on the channel, Iron Maiden makes their triumphant return to the channel. I think it's been since the middle of January since we've had any music from Iron Maiden on the channel. I'm going to be taking a look at their classic album called Powerslave. And tomorrow we're listening to all of side one of Powerslave. I've already recorded it, it's ready to go, and it's a fun side of an album, y'all. I had not heard any of side one before. I've done over 30 videos since the beginning featuring music from Iron Maiden, and somehow I had avoided all of side one of Powerslave. So that's what you get, friends. Aces High is what it starts with, 2 minutes to midnight. Those two songs start off, and that's what we're up to, y'all. So it's about a 35-minute video. We're going to do it tomorrow, and then in about a month, we'll finish the rest of Powerslave. Now, that's interesting. On side two of Powerslave, you've got the title track, which I've heard, and you've also got Rime of the Ancient Mariner, which I've also heard. Rime of the Ancient Mariner was one of the very first Iron Maiden videos that I did. I think it was the second one that I did. But here's the thing. Both of those, Rime of the Ancient Mariner and as the Powerslave, the title track. When I did my reactions to them, I reacted to live performances of that. So I've never heard the studio tracks of those songs. So it's going to be great when we get to the rest of it. But tomorrow, it's Powerslave side one from Iron Maiden, and it's awesome, y'all. It really, really is. Thank you, Chris. Rock and roll up the irons, y'all. Yeah, Alistair, Lost for Words. That was a heck of an instrumental as well. That's on there. Matt Andrew says he had Powerslave on cassette and wore it out. A cassette is like this little thing with the tape in it. Pretty cool, right? Rock and roll, rock and roll. Matt, I love those two songs. It starts off with Aces High and 2 minutes to midnight, and then it went straight to, I think, Lost for Words. And I'm going, holy crap, these are all bangers. All of them are bangers. I really enjoyed doing that. So that'll be up tomorrow for Metal Monday, as well as a Maiden Monday. So I invite you to join us tomorrow. Up on the Patreon this week. I need to take some water here. Yeah, Jeffrey, I've heard of that. I don't think I've listened to it, but I know that Dream Theater did a full cover of Dark Side of the Moon. That's cool. Excellent. Yeah, Alexander, the Duelists. What a guitar heaven that was, for sure, for sure, for sure. Cool. Okay. Kelly's here. Kelly, we got our lasagna. Thank you very much. That's a really cool service. Kelly put our names forward for a volunteer service that makes lasagnas for people that may have things going on in their life. So we're going to do that tonight and have a big feast. And I don't have to cook. All I have to do is put it in the oven. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for thinking of us in that way. We think that the next extended play lounge is going to be Tommy by The Who. That is the album that is currently winning our poll, which finishes tonight. So if you have not voted yet, or you want to take another look at it, that poll is going through this evening, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure which version we're going to do yet. There's been some discussion about which one we're going to do. The person that put it forward has a specific version that they're asking for. I'm going to consult with them and see and let them know just how much of Tommy I've heard, which is not much, y'all. I went through and I was looking at the track list today, and I think all that I know is Pinball Wizard and that See Me, Feel Me section of that. Everything else, including the story itself. I know that he plays pinball. I know that he's deaf and he's blind. But other than that, I don't know much about Tommy, other than he used to work on the docks. Oh, different Tommy. Different Tommy. Okay. So that's what we're up to. And it's been a while since we we did any music from Tommy. Ray is asking, what if we put the version to a vote? I'm not sure. I don't think that I need to. I want to talk with Sam and see once we figure it out, we'll make a decision. Whenever I can do a specific version of a classic album that somebody has taken the time to put in, and they feel good about it, and that's the one that they want. I tend to try to do that if I'm able to, or if it makes sense. Jeffrey, we're going to be doing this one over on Patreon, so I don't have to worry too much about it being blocked, since it's going to be behind a paywall and the video is not hosted on YouTube. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that. But I'm excited to go to it because I don't think I've heard much of it. It's a double album, right? There's 4 sides on the original version, and I'm looking forward to it. I have done Quadrophenia, y'all. Y'all are talking about Quadrophenia, and I really enjoyed their storytelling in Quadrophenia. So I'm excited to do the same thing and take Tommy out for a spin, and we'll see what happens. Excellent. Okay, on Wednesday, we're going to do another tribute video. Another classic musician. There's been several, y'all, but Richard Tandy from Electric Light Orchestra has recently passed away, I believe last week. And he was a longtime member of ELO. He worked in tandem with Jeff and was on a lot of those classic albums. So we're going to listen to Evil Woman by ELO. That's got some of the keyboards in there, and we're going to enjoy that one. I think that I have heard that, and but it's been a long time, and I've never really put it under the microscope. And so we're going to pay tribute to Richard Tandy. We're going to listen to some ELO music, and it's going to be Evil Woman this upcoming week. And yeah, too many tribute episodes recently, but I'll do them when I have the availability and space to do them. Excellent. Y'all are talking about the clavinet being used on that tune. Cool. I look forward to looking up some more information about it and taking it out for a spin. So that's on Wednesday. On Thursday, I'm going to try to sneak in a Thursday video this week, and I'm going to go back to the anime tradition. Anime fans, I have not forgotten about you. The one that I'm going to go to is an anime called Jujutsu Kaisen, and the song is called Special Z. And the artist that that created this is called King Gnu, GNU. And that's all that I know about it as of right now, other than that song or that piece has like over 30 million hits on YouTube, and I've never heard of it. So I really want to get into that and keep going in the anime tradition and see the music that accompanies that tradition and the stories there. And I'm looking forward to it. Kelly says that that's a book series. Her son is reading that now. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Amethyst. No. Okay, they're talking about who the move were. Cool. Thank you, L. He's talking about Epica. I've done some Epica on the channel, and it's time for some of the. I hope that we have some Epica in the upcoming fan favorites for May. Some metal stuff. So have I done all of it? No. Friday. We need to tell you what's up with Friday. I have this album that I've started hanging out there. We're going to go back to Made in Japan from Deep Purple, and it's going to be side 2 from Deep Purple. I reviewed side 1 of Deep Purple. That was all the way back on March 29th. So it's been 6 weeks. It will have been 6 weeks by the time I get back to it. But we're going to keep going through Deep Purple's Made in Japan. And we'll get to all of the sides eventually. But on Friday, we'll listen to side 2, which, as I remember, has Smoke on the Water included in it. And I can't remember what else, but it should be good. Okay, friends, that's what's up this week. Andrew's asking, have I ever done anything by Talking Heads and David Byrne? I think so, like 1 or 2. Yeah, they're ones that I never listened to, but I find David Byrne quite an interesting character as well as a musician. What's up, VTech? Good to see you. Hi, Glenn. Excellent, excellent. All right. All right. Yeah, Katja, I think it's going to be a fun week. We've got a half an album on Monday. We've got a half an album on Friday. I've got a double album on Tuesday, a tribute to Richard Tandy on Wednesday, and some anime music on Thursday. I'm working as hard as I can for y'all and for me. There's a lot of music to get to, and I'm excited to get to it, friends. It gives me something to invest myself in, and take all of the thoughts of the world away for a few minutes and just live in a little bubble and enjoy myself with some music for a little bit of time. And it's a balm to the soul, friends. Doing these things, it keeps me sharp, it keeps me connected, it keeps me moving forward, and it just re-energizes me, you know. So that's why I love doing these. I've got most of May sort of sketched out here, y'all, but I know there's going to be some things moving around. I moved 2 of these that are in this week. They weren't originally in my notes for this week, but we moved them up to get going. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The other thing that we have, just to remind y'all, now that it's 1:30, in half an hour, it's the music club, the music of 1975, the band, right? And then next Sunday, the 12th, I know it's Mother's Day, but we're doing a Doug on Demand next Sunday. And so y'all need to look up look for my Zoom link that's going to be coming to the Council of Dougs and Doug's Angels here in a few days. And going to be looking forward to that. I think it's going to be our 7th Doug on Demand. And it's a great new series. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Y'all are just talking all over the place here. Woo. Let me see. That's right, Margaret. I saw that too. We have 1,000 people now on our Discord, and it's a big community. We've got more than 1,200 on our Patreon, and so a lot of great participation. It's a happening place, and it's just great. It's a great community, y'all. So if you like hanging out with us here on Sundays, and you want to get some FaceTime, um, spin some tunes, get to know us a little bit better, make some friends, the Daily Doug Patreon and Discord is where it is at, y'all. And it's a great time. It's a great time. What's up, Ronald? Good to see you. Thanks, Dustin. Let's see. One more time. Let me tell you what is up this week. Iron Maiden, Powerslave, Side 1. We're going to look at Tommy from The Who for our patrons. We're going to do a tribute to Richard Tandy of ELO with Evil Woman. On Wednesday, we're looking at some anime, Jujutsu Kaisen and the song Special Z. That is on Thursday. And then we're finishing out the week with some Deep Purple, Made in Japan, Side 2. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Yeah, Pete, it's going to be a great week. Thank you, Arrow, for putting in the link there. I will say this, y'all. We have not yet raised our prices on our Patreon. We've got it ready to do. We just haven't done it yet. So if you want to be get in at the current prices, which have been steady since a year ago, February, then now's the time. Get in while the iron's hot. And yeah, Dustin, and I know that Margaret said this earlier. Happy birthday to Megan tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's Megan's birthday tomorrow, and sadly, she's going to do it. She's going to have her birthday in the hospital. So maybe we sing happy birthday to her? Right? Happy birthday. I'll turn it up to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you. All right. That was fun. That was fun. Happy birthday, sweetie, if you're watching. And everybody, yeah, everybody's singing along. It was an impromptu singing. I hope we don't get copyright strike. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Yes! Megan tuned in. Thank you, Maggie. We've been doing all the hits. There you go. They say it's your birthday. Should have done that one. But there you go. Excellent, excellent. All of these people, Meg, are singing for you and sending you love. Excellent. There we go. I'm just going to stay here and just watch while y'all are saying all this stuff. It's really great. You know, the music is worthy, friends, and it's what brings us together and allows us to kind of have a shared baseline of connection to then form these friendships. And the community is a strong one, and I'm just happy. So thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, Janine, here's the summary for you. It's going to be a big week, y'all. I don't think I could do it unless I had a chance to get Monday's video out of the way and done early, which I already have done. So it's going to be fun. Tomorrow, Powerslave, Side 1 from Iron Maiden. It's going to feature Aces High and 2 Minutes to Midnight. Really, really great tune. On Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, I'm not sure when that's going to be all done, but for our patrons this week, we're going to look at Tommy from The Who, and I'm excited. I'm excited. That's right, John. We are a circle beyond the fifths. That sounds like it's an idea for a Daily Doug T-shirt. How about that? Excellent. Hi, Adrian. Good to see you. Russell, I will bring my air drums on Friday. I'm ready to go. Smoke on the water. Right. Do it. Wednesday is ELO, Evil Woman, and we're going to be especially paying tribute to Richard Tandy, who passed away last week. On Thursday, it's an anime, Jujutsu Kaisen, with the song Special Z. That's right, Russ. The Mule is the other song on that album. I think it's just those two. I don't know if I've heard the Mule. I know the donkey, I know the llama, but not the mule. So we'll see. We'll see. Uh, it's going to be fun. Friday, Deep Purple, Made in Japan, Side 2. So there you go, friends. Iron Maiden, The Who, ELO, some anime, and Deep Purple. How about that for some classic stuff? With some real smoke, Johan is saying, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do that. I try not to too often because I don't want the overlords at YouTube to get upset. But maybe we'll have to bring out some real smoke. Peter T, if you can get a bubble machine to me by Friday, maybe I could do it with the bubble machine. Don't send me a bubble machine, y'all. Fun. We will also get the fan favorites for May, which is going to be a metal focus, y'all. We're going to get that uploaded and ready to go with for May. Hey, Adrian, that's good. Thank you very much for your super chat there. That's good. I'm going to put that in the kitty for Megan's birthday present. There you go. Shit, Russell's saying a bong, smoke through the water. Okay, smoke through the water. Maybe I'll bring my pipe out, not my bigger pipe out. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the end of that, but maybe you should tune in and see how I do with getting to the end. No. We got to keep it professional, y'all. There you go. Keep it professional. Yeah, I need to be careful with my shaker. It's been reborn. It's a little lighter than it used to be, but it's ready to go. I love it. I love it. And every time I use my shaker, it reminds me of our good friend Tom, who is one of our Doug's Angels who passed away late last year. And Tom sent me this shaker, so it sits right here on my desk, and I think of him every time I pick it up, which is a nice thing. It's a nice thing. Friends, this is it's always a wonderful time to spend with you, to kind of stop and let our hair down, up. We'll let our hair up a little bit. How about that? Yeah. And just enjoy each other's company for a few minutes on a Sunday, and get reset for what we're up to here on the Daily Doug, and to make a connection with all of you. So thank you for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I believe it is time for my lunch, and then I'm going to go and see Meg. I've got to finish Megan's laundry and make sure that I get her laundry back to her. And I will call you, Meg, so that I know that I'm not forgetting anything. So look for my owl in a few minutes once we're done. And it's going to be just a lovely week, friends. So thanks for all the support. Thanks for being with me. Who was that? Carl. The voting for Metal May is going to specifically, oh, thank you, Kelly. Yay. Yay. Hey, Megan's going to get some money to go shopping. How about that? No, thank you. I appreciate it. The voting for Metal May is going to be on Discord. And you can only get to our Discord by being a member of our Patreon. So our Discord is our private social media. It's our gathering place. And we have a bot, a little bot that structures everything the same so that people can put in their submission and then upvote it, right? So it's all of that why we do it over there. It allows us for everybody to have a fair shot, and so that the upvotes can be counted not by us but by a bot that's been trained to count and all of that. And so that's where you can look for it. It's not there yet. It'll probably be tomorrow or Tuesday before we get that up and really going. But it'll be great. It'll be great, friends. Yeah, Greg, there should be an email once we do it that's got the information for you. Once we get ready to post a fan favorites, we've had record engagement in our fan favorites. Like, we've had new records the last 3 months running, and I'm pumped as hell about this series, y'all. I really enjoy all of y'all um, putting in your suggestions and really participating in these. They only really work with all of your suggestions there, and makes it fun. Makes it fun. I changed my my albums that I have out for this week. We've got Every Good Boy Deserves a Favor for ELO this week. I've got Out of the Blue, and of course, there's Iron Maiden. Got that out. Got my ABBA Gold out. That's such a great double album, y'all. Crosby, Stills, and Nash up, and then Big Big Train. Some of my favorites over there are are out this week. So that's it's fun to share all of these albums. The vinyl is in all of them, friends. Actually, the vinyl is not in the ones that are up on the wall. I've got them down here. They're safe, y'all. So there you go. Janine, we're not doing ABBA on the channel this week, but I'm definitely listening to it on the turntable here, just for some fun things to listen to. And maybe we will put some ABBA on the channel at some point. Maybe at some point in the future, when Megan feels good enough to maybe come back on camera, we'll do some of our favorite ABBA music. That would be fun. That would be fun. Adrian, you are welcome. I love introducing people to Big Big Train. They're one of my favorite bands, if not my absolute favorite band right now that's doing stuff. I love those guys and gals, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful. Great people, great musicians, really interesting prog, and great singing, great playing, songs that are interesting. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yep. Yep. Ooh, Margaret, the Jennies, the Wayland Jennies. We'll have to get to them as well. They're some of our favorites. Peter. Always bringing the snark. I love it, Peter. Yeah, we won't invite Pedro to the ABBA extravaganza. I don't think he would have taken our invitation anyway. Anywho, friends. Oh, Janine wants it one more time. Okay. Monday, tomorrow, Iron Maiden, Powerslave, side 1. Tuesday, Tommy, The Who, all of the sides, right? I think there's 4. On Wednesday, we're doing Evil Woman by ELO. This is paying tribute to Richard Tandy, who has recently passed. On Thursday, Jujutsu Kaisen, some anime, and the song Special Z from that anime. And then on Friday, we're going to side 2 of Made in Japan from Deep Purple. Big time week. I am going to go have some lunch and then get over and get Meg's stuff and get over to the hospital. So thanks y'all for hanging out with us. And remember, we've got a music club coming up in about 15 minutes over on Discord for those that would like to join us. So thanks y'all for being here and for all of the support. We're on the mend, friends. I think that by this time next week, Megan should be home and resting and doing her thing. So that's going to be great, friends. So thanks for hanging out with me and for being with us here on this Sunday. I'm looking forward to this week, and I'm looking forward to Megan being back home. Friends, that'll keep me in line. So, and give me some company here at the house. So, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you soon. Peace, everybody. Hope you're well. Okay, I hit that one, then I hit this one, and then we're done.